Stacy Clark here, owner and general manager of Unlimited RV. As racers, we know how important time is. Not bad, kid. 5 seconds faster. As racers, we know how important reliability is. At Unlimited RV, we have lifetime warranty, so you know we've got you covered. At Unlimited RV, we offer nationwide free shipping, so you don't have to waste your time getting into the RV or motorhome for your next big adventure.
Join us for 8 weeks of savings during our Winter Wonderland Holiday Sales Event. Now through December 25th, save big on deals made to fit any budget. From stocking stuffers under $100 to huge discounts on wheels, tires, lighting, and accessories. Make this holiday season unforgettable with 4-wheel parts. Shop your way in-store, online, or over the phone. Don't miss out on the holiday savings. Stay tuned each week.
Voted Yuma's best new car dealer, Alexander Ford is treating every day in November like Black Friday. Check out our new products like Bronco, Maverick, and Raptor arriving daily. Choose a 2023 Explorer and get as low as 0.9% financing. Browse one of the state's largest selection of Super Duties. Scan this code and go right to where the deals are at BillAlexanderFord.com. Plus, take a test drive and get an Amazon gift card. It's Black Friday every day at Alexander Ford. A difference you can count on.
Sure, everything's made of something, but time and sweat is what puts it together. And it's that relentless application of effort against the clock that created everything around us. The BFGoodrich HD terrain tire is engineered to tackle the extreme situations heavy-duty trucks are met with head-on, because downtime can't exist when there's a job to do. Time isn't something to marvel at. It's something to be seized. It's a tool we put firmly in your hands. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
All right, we are back once again. Hope you guys are all still there. You guys still awake? It is midnight. It is the next day. It is day 2 here on the Pacific side, Pacific time zone. Every hour on the hour, all day, every race, we're always here for you guys. Except for when the power went out earlier. That was kind of exciting, huh? Like, my power hasn't gone out in 3 years. I'm going to jinx it and probably go out again. And then it goes out right as we're going to start our first update, right as I'm playing commercials. That was pretty awesome on our first update. Luckily, we have some battery backups here. I got them plugged in, and we were only about 10 minutes or so late with the update, but we did get you guys your update because we always get your guys' update. Yeah, so some of you guys is in North Carolina right now. It's 3 a.m. Perfect. When it's 3 a.m. here, that will be even better because that means we are even closer to the end of this ridiculously long race. So here we are. We're at the Baja 1000 this year, and you've just gone 1,000 miles, 950 miles here. And you know what? Why don't you just go run the San Felipe 250 race and add another 50 miles onto it, and then you'll be done with this race. That sounds like a good idea, right? So that's what we're going to do now. So these cars are on the highway now. They're transiting up to the San Felipe section. Bryce Menzies is currently first on the road. Tavo Vidosola is in there now. So Bryce Menzies did his job, kept it on first on the road all day. Andy McMillan got in, did his job, kept it first on the road all day. Now it's simply up to Tavo. Mr. San Felipe. Tavo has won more San Felipe races than any other trophy truck driver, I believe. Pretty close, probably. He won 3 in a row. I don't know anybody else that's won 3 in a row in San Felipe. So, number 7 with Tavo Vidosola in it, headed towards San Felipe. Again, this is a long highway section here. This is a 60-mile section going 60 miles an hour. So, let's try some math. If you're going 60 miles an hour for 60 miles, how long is that going to take you to run this highway section? Well, that's some math I think we can do even at midnight because that would be 60 minutes, right? Or 1 hour. So you have a 1 hour transit basically from the bottom right here when you come out of Fred's Tractor Trail, which by the way, Fred's Tractor Trail is right here. They're going around the tight turn. So far, it's been no problem. I didn't see any issue for these guys. Honestly, this late in the race, everybody's going to go really slow and you're going downhill down it. So it's a little bit sketchier because you got your momentum going into it, but there's really only a couple turns. It's not that bad. It's just if you try to go too fast, you can blow one of those turns. But these guys are all pretty smart. Looks like they're being smart about it. Going slow. Get it up the highway and get it to there. All right, get it to San Felipe. You're going to come all the way up the highway, and then you're going to turn off right here, and you're going to go straight to Matomi Wash, where it's been raining for pretty much the last day and a half. So, question is, what's the condition of the course going to be like when they get up there? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be crappy? I think it's going to be okay. I've seen a couple pictures so far, some stuff on some of these bikes. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't think we're going to have a problem. So that's what's going on there. That's your lead first 4 cars. The 23 is on a trailer. So Dan McMillan wishes he was running right here. That would be good. But unfortunately, Justin Lofton had a little incident in the truck, and they're out of the race. 91, still running good. Christopher Povardi's entry. Tim Herbst, 69. Roberto, 82. So that is a look at those ones. So, all right, you guys, we were going to do an update on about 4 classes since there's not too many of you guys watching here. So which 4? Maybe 5 classes. We'll see. See how it goes. If you guys are still interested, we'll keep it going. Class 1, 168, the Cody Reed entry. That is Devin Hausch now in the car. So Devin is going to bring that thing all the way to the finish. He gets to do this fun Catavenia loop. Then he gets to get a little break on the highway. Then he gets to go do the Fred's Tractor Trail. Then he gets a big break on the highway, and then he's got to go do all San Felipe. So the 168 Cody Reed car looking pretty good. Got a pretty, let's see, they're at 844, and they're at 866. So about a 22-mile lead. Not super big, but a pretty good lead at this point. So 22 miles over Cody Parkhouse. Brennan Gaughan, this is cool. He's picked up some spots right here. So that is Casey Mears driving that car, and he's picked up some spots. So Casey's having a good run there. Casey's going to take it to 925, and then Bud Fieldcamp is going to get in at mile 925. I'm dying here. It's too late at night. All right, car 100. Kyle Quinn is at 821, 4th place. Next is going to be Damon Jeffries behind him. And let's see, we'll move this out of the way for a minute. We got the 153, the other Wilson car. Then we have our first Class 10. So there is Class 10. The leader is the 1000 car. Stan Potter has got passed by them. He's going to be in 2nd. And then in 4th, it's going to be, or in 3rd, it's going to be the 1079. All right, next car is way down in Bay of LA. So a little gap between 3rd and 4th in Class 10. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? If we're looking at this, let's do Trophy Truck Spec. They're probably around here. There they are. Yeah, they're actually up here. So Trophy Truck Specs are, they're running with the Class 1 cars. The first Class 1 car, let's see. So it's always a battle. Is the Trophy Truck Spec faster or is Class 1? They're at 845 right now. Where was Class 1? Class 1 is right here at 868. These cars did start behind the Class 1, so on corrected time, it's probably pretty close again between both of these guys. So the 219, Thor Herbst is in 1st. 298, Riley Herbst is in 2nd. Pat Sims, 211, is in 3rd. And we did get an update on who's in the Pat Sims car. So currently it is Blaine Conrad in there with Pete Mortensen co-driving. Some of you guys might remember Pete. He was one of the fastest tire changers out there also. He used to ride with Bryce Menzies for a long time. So good to see Pete back out there. I don't think he's been doing too much racing lately. So cool to see Pete in the co-driver seat again, and he's riding in the 211. So if they get a flat tire, I guarantee you that guy's going to change that thing really quick. There's probably about maybe 2 people, one other person that's in this race, Orrin Anderson, who could change a tire faster than Pete, or maybe about the same time. I don't know. Both those guys are pretty fast. I'd probably put my money on Orrin, though. He's done it more often lately. So Pat Sims is in 3rd. Then we have William Hendrick Jr. in 4th. We got Santiago Creel in 5th, and then Brent Fox in 6th. So that's a look at your top 6 in the spec class. Stephen Beal still there, Travis Williams. So pretty good race between the top 10 class spec truck class, whatever you want to call them. 6100s. Here they're not 6100s. Here they're 2-something. So the spec trophy trucks is what they're called in score. Trophy truck spec, according to this thing. All right, Pro UTV Open. They're right up here too. It is still Justin Lambert. He's been leading this whole race. Still continues to lead over the 1886 Brandon Sims, keeping him honest. Oh, here's something to note about Brandon Sims. He has not pre-run any of this. Him and all of his drivers had real jobs, he said, that they weren't able to get out of to come down here ahead of time and pre-run. So I don't think any of the Brandon Sims drivers have pre-ran. I know he didn't. So kind of crazy they're in 2nd place without doing any pre-running. I don't know whose notes they got, but whoever's notes they got, it must be pretty good if they're up in 2nd. In 3rd, we're going to have Caden McCachran. 4th, Brock Heeger. Brock has made his way back. Brock had issues. He was in the pits for a while earlier. He was stopped for a long time, and he's all the way back up to 4th in that car. So driving the Brock Heger car, Brock drove it to 528. Ronnie Anderson is in that car right now. So Ronnie Anderson is driving the Brock Heger car to 978, and then JD Marsh is going to get in that car at 978 and bring it to the finish. So that'll be interesting to see how they do at the finish. We'll check on them throughout the day. Now, who else? Pro UTV Open. All right, forced induction. We're going to go check on our buddy Phil Blorton here and these other guys. We got Jason Murray in 1st, Matt Burrows in 2nd, and Phil Blorton in 3rd. Let's go see if Phil's camera is working. It looks like it is. Let's go back to live on it. And it is working. It'll clear up. So here's a look at Phil Blorton right now. In car with Phil Blorton. And of course, as soon as we go to it, it freezes up. It's been working bitching as soon as we're not live. And then every time I go to show you guys when we go live, it freezes up. So here, let's just rewind it a little bit. So this was Phil a minute ago. And yeah, we're trying to get it to work again. I swear it knows that we're watching it and it freezes up. So Phil's was working. It was fun to watch. It does work off and on. If it starts working again in a little bit, we'll show you. Let's go look at the herp. So the herp's working. They're live. Okay, there's a look with Jason Coleman again. We just posted a crazy video of him a couple minutes ago. They were trying to get a cactus that they had hit off the hood, and he was all over the place trying to get it off the hood. It was kind of interesting. He was trying to shake the car side to side, it looked like. And they had quite a hard time getting it off. So that was definitely interesting to see them. Tracker shows 23 going. Yeah, the tracker shows the 23, but they're out of the race. They're on the trailer in a highway section. So if you're looking at the 23, they're not in the race. They are out of the race. The tracker's on the car, on a truck, on a highway section. So that's why it looks like they're in the race, for those of you guys that are getting confused about the 23. All right, the lead bike is up the goat trail. So the 1X is up the goat trail. The 3X is also up the goat trail now. So the 3X is your lead bike. The 1X is probably going to be getting close to kilometer 77, which is right up here. So within about an hour, we're going to see a finisher, I think. So probably at about 1:30. I'd say about 1:30, we're probably going to have a finisher. So we're going to have to wake Score Ramp up at the finish line, get them online, and get you guys a interview with the finisher at the ramp. All right. So that's your update on bikes. And we're going to do one more class, and then we got some stuff to do. So I'll be back. We're going to keep our hourly updates a little bit shorter now because I got some other stuff to do in between. But don't worry. Once you get close to the finish, we'll keep going. The 723 Ironman, I don't know where he is. 741 is showing as 1st, and then the 700X, Brandon Wright, is still showing as 3rd. It's going to be 3rd. So, all right, that's a look at those. Let's see. Highway 1 has fog north of Bay of LA. Turn off chase trucks. Be careful. Saw cattle on the road. Okay, so yeah, all you guys coming out of Bay of LA, when you get on Highway 1 right here, be very careful around this section. There is fog and there's a lot of cattle there. So everybody take your time. Remember, it's not worth doing something stupid, having an accident happen. There's lots of cows at night. And don't run your off-road lights at night when a car's coming. If you can see there's no one coming the other way, obviously turn your lights on so you can see better. But as soon as you see a car, please turn your off-road lights off on the highway. You would be surprised how many chase trucks run with their off-road lights on. I don't know if it's on purpose or they forget that they're on or whatever, and you're literally blinding the semis that are coming at you that have that much room in their lane. So it's not a good idea to blind a semi-truck coming at you with that much room to spare. So turn your off-road lights off on the freaking highway and be safe getting back up there. All right. All right, that's a look at that. So, yeah, we got, let's see, Luke here. We got, yeah, Dan McMillan is on a trailer, so don't pay attention to that. This is just the road up to San Felipe. It's the Mexican 5 highway. So Luke McMillan is right here. We got Tabo here, 1 minute apart. So we're going to see. Tabo's just being smart. All he's got to do is drive 70%. If Tabo Vidosla drives the 7 truck 70% of Tabo's speed, they'll win this race if they just keep it smooth. He doesn't have to do 100%. Doesn't have to get crazy. He's got to put pressure on Luke if Luke wants to try to win this race. Luke is going to be the one that's going to have to turn it up and not Tabo. So keep it smooth, get it to the finish line, and that's that. All right, so that's going to conclude our update at midnight. We'll be back at 1 o'clock with your next update here on Fishgistics. It looks like there's quite a few of you guys up. We got about over 400 people watching still, so pretty good for at 12:14 at night. I'll take it. All right, we'll see you guys at 1 o'clock with your next update. Stay tuned.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.